kind of sick right now. I mean, that's Vettel in the lead, then Bottas, then a McLaren Honda. We're probably not going to get a podium. Well, not probably. We're not going to get a podium this race, but we're going to push our hardest, try to get our best finish of the season. Having a bit of wheel spin coming out of that corner, but still being able to pull away from the Ferrari. Gonna brake a bit earlier. No, we're not, I guess. Try to go close to the apex as possible. And be pretty light on the accelerator coming out of that corner. We don't want to lose the back end of the car too much. Went pretty wide there, bit into the grass. Yeah, that front downforce is kind of screwing us over, but I feel like just because we added that downforce at the beginning, kind of like running a 1-3 setup now. So it shouldn't be too bad.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.9.
We're gonna let him take the inside line, or not. I guess he's gonna overtake us on this next straightaway. Let him take the inside line, or outside, I guess. Let him go wherever he wants. This is not our race to be in with the Ferraris and the Mercedes. And that was Ricardo trying to go outside of me, but giving us actually a bit of contact. I think we're not going to let him through yet. He passes by. If we keep losing positions like this, this is not going to be a good race. That's Verstappen on our inside. I think that's Hamilton next, and then it's going to be Grosjean and all those other cars. I think we actually slowed down Verstappen pretty badly. Sliding around a bit more. This heavy rain is not doing us any favors. But we should be able to do better than we did in France. Yesterday I was feeling so horrible. I actually skipped football practice because I was so bad. And then I thought I could just sit around and play video games all day, but I didn't even have enough energy for that, so. Yeah, that was my day yesterday. I'm still sick today, I think, but I'm definitely better than yesterday. What are you doing? Brake. You're in a Red Bull. You should be better than me.
Okay, watch the aggression.
We're not going to dive into the pits. No. No pits. No, I do not want. I do not want. Fernando, we do need to change the front wing. You do understand that. Yes, but I do not want. Sorry. I'm just doing my impersonation of the team radio and Fernando Alonso. Riding pretty far into the grass. We're going to try not to use flashbacks in this race unless we crash out, like we did in France. But in France we didn't flashback because, well, I was sick as a dog. I don't know why people say sick as a dog. My dog is rarely ever sick. It's either he has a really fucking powerful immune system, or I don't know, he just has a really powerful immune system. I don't know what else could make you really immune to sickness. Alright, so we're gonna let Hamilton go around us. Did you guys watch the Belgian GP, by the way? That was a pretty interesting race to watch, with the first lap carnage and all that shit. That was a really fun race to watch, actually, though. Ricardo absolutely destroyed his front wings and had to force him to retire and all that stuff. Shit. Sliding around even more. Maybe we might have to change this front wing. I should have changed it earlier, though, if I was going to. Yeah, we're falling back pretty far. Yeah, so Alonso did have a grid penalty, but he's all the way back in 19th, which is not good with a Williams. I'm surprised how Sauber is doing this year as well, and how badly Williams is doing, because Williams and Ferrari and McLaren are like three of the biggest teams ever to be in Formula One, and Williams and McLaren are doing horribly, but Ferrari has always been in the front row. Shit, don't fall. I was about to say don't fall for some reason. I meant don't hit behind. But we were sliding pretty far. Ah, we hit him. What the hell was Ricciardo doing? Came out of that turn so slow. We don't have any brakes anymore, apparently. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I'm going to redo that first. But apparently, flicking the looking stick around when you have that menu open actually controls it. Shit, stop. God, I cannot stop. In the rain, I'm just sliding around. Look at this rain, though. Look at how intense it is. Oh my God. Yeah, so I don't think it's a front wing. I think it's just the rain, how heavy it is right now. That's kind of making me slide around a lot. But other than that, the front wing is acting fine. I just can't get any traction. Because in those like 90-degree turns, I shouldn't. If I had a really badly damaged front wing, I should not be able to take those corners as fast as I am. We got Hulkenberg and Grosjean behind us. We're going to have to start defending when Grosjean gets to us, because that is our rival that we are losing against by quite a bit, to be honest. Like, I think 5 points. So he might actually win this rivalry, but I've already won a rivalry against Alonso, so. There we go, took that turn a lot better. I cannot see because of all the rain. It seems like the rain is a lot more intense in that area, but then over here, it's like just fine. So we got around 10 laps to go. So that should take about 20 minutes based on how slow we are going with those lap times. Such a genius, I calculated math in my own head. So we're actually pulling away from Hulkenberg as we find the rhythm that we need. I think the rain is actually lightening up a bit, so we do have better speed, or we just found out how to handle this front wing damage. Either way, we are staying in front of Hulkenberg and we are doing well. Having a pretty good exit out of that corner, pulling even further away from Hulkenberg. I keep on hitting him. The car does not stop. I even let off the gas, like right around here. I let off the gas before the car just did not want to stop. So we're actually keeping up with the front row, which means either difficulty is too low, which I think we're at like 89, 90, around that area, or our car has actually started to come into play when it comes to our performance. So apparently we perform really well in the rain. Scratch the last race. I'm gonna keep on using the excuse for the last race that I was sick, which I was, but You can actually hear it in my voice.
The gap to the leader is 16.
See if we can find the pace again. Diving pretty deep into this corner. On lap 10 already. Geez, this is actually going by pretty fast. I'm not going to do 50% races though. I hate 50% races. They're the worst. They take so long. I've done a couple 100% races with Ricardo on F1 2017. But even those, I didn't even do them all in one shot. I would like, it would take me a couple days in order to do it. Because I would get so bored of just going around the same track for 2.5 hours. Like 25% race is like 30 minutes maximum. 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And that already is a lot of racing for me. Not including qualifying and practice sessions and all that stuff. So that is a lot of time already for me. And then that 100% race though, oof, I cannot do it. Putting in a pretty good lap time actually this race. Keeping up with Hamilton. Daniel Ricciardo sets the fastest lap. Hold on, let me look at the race director real quick. I want to see who's in first. So it's Vettel, Bottas, Ricciardo, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Hamilton, and then me. And then there's, okay, those two. Where is my teammate? He's right now in 19th place. He is not having a good race. Wow.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind
This is
by
bad
5
for
tenths
McLaren
per
Honda.
lap.
And the fact that he's in 19th place and Hulkenberg is right behind me. Hulkenberg is in front of him in the drivers. So this is going to set him even further behind Hulkenberg. In fact, he's not going to gain any points in this race. Raikkonen being pretty slow. We're actually coming up the inside of Hamilton. Actually, we're going to not lift off, but since he has a faster car, something's happened. I think that's a Williams out. Oh, we dive pretty deep. We go up the inside, a bit of contact, and we can get in front of Hamilton. We're actually going to say screw this, and we're going to make it our race to get 6th place or better. I wonder what happened to Raikkonen. He's been falling behind a lot this race. And I have a damaged front wing, and I'm gaining on him, so I don't know. So he's faster in a straight line. We're going to take the outside, let him get the inside. Go ahead, Hamilton. I have to leave him room. But he doesn't actually make it. Hulkenberg actually falling behind pretty far. Go, Hamilton. Do what you need to do. You got a yellow flag. Riding up on the curb a lot. Sends us pretty wide, and we're just gonna... Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race. You're actually kidding me. I can't believe it. He was doing so well, and he probably had like an engine blowout or something. What happened to you, Daniel? Lewis, go. Get off my ass. Go. What are you doing? Oh my God. How did that happen to Daniel? Why? One of my favorite drivers is out of this race. You are kidding me. The only reason I use Racing Line though is for the whatchamacallit, for braking zone. You're kidding! No!
Okay,
Grosjean is... Yeah? Yeah, 245. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a video, hold on. And I've only got like 6 laps left, not even. 5. 6 actually. So Grosjean is now away from this, or out of this race most probably. 20th place. We're going to score series points. He's probably not going to score any points in that rivalry. Passing by another down car. We're down to 19, but the way that Grosjean is driving, he's diving into the pits. He either has a blown tire or engine failure. He's probably just diving into the pits to retire. So we can... I'm not going to relax though. I want to get this 5th place finish. We're going to try to stay in front of Hamilton. Sorry about that loudness, that yelling. I'm not necessarily yelling, but shouting because my dad's home, so I had to talk to him. Sorry. Oh wow, taking that very wide. See if we can gain any more time through here. There we go, pull away from Hamilton. I really want this 5th place finish, but if he overtakes us on the straights, I guess it's going to be that. Going to overtake us over here actually, running too wide. He gets the move done. Though I wonder if they're going to make him give the position back because technically he overtook under yellow. We have someone else, I think it's Grosjean actually, stopped right at the edge of the pits. So that's going to cause some serious damage if anyone actually has to go into the pits. So we got Hulkenberg behind us now. 6th place finish most probably with the damaged front wing. I am very happy with my performance. That's going to be the title of this video, best performance yet. So I don't want to hit, I don't want to keep on hitting Lewis Hamilton. This is not my fault, by the way. This is just the car not braking. I'm braking. Grosjean has been disqualified. He's not going to do anything to this rivalry. I'm going to gain all the points on this rivalry. Wow. This is actually a very good race for me. Now I think that is a Toro Rosso, as you can see, running through the last 2 corners at very slow speeds. Never mind. I guess we're taking the corner really slowly then. There's a yellow flag on those last 2 corners. I wonder what's happening there. Probably Grosjean's car just parked in the pits. Wow. So they really need to update this game soon though, because I think that's some of the glitches. I don't even think that Grosjean had a blown tire or blown engine or anything like that. I think it was just the AI glitching out and just driving really slowly, and that caused him to get DQ'd.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Fernando Alonso now trying to make a move on the Sauber. I think that's either Leclerc or Ericsson. But it's got Sauber, a Williams, and just a whole train of cars that he won't be able to get through before the end of this race, because we've only got 4 laps left already. The rain is actually starting to lighten up a bit. I can see the sun, which is good. Hulkenberg not doing anything to gain on us. I think it's just taking a leisurely cruise, trying not to die, which I think most of us are doing, but I'm actually being pretty aggressive. Ooh, sliding a lot through there. Not good. We actually set a fastest sector. Wow. That's good. So if we can actually verify this lap, we are going to get some extra points on Grosjean and Alonso. But we are going to lose some, I think, with a clean slate kind of points, like no contact and everything. So we are going to lose a point, I think, there in the rivalry. 3 laps to go. Hulkenberg is very far behind, not gaining on us at all. At least gaining on us by very little. Diving pretty deep into this corner, going very wide, and hitting the wall. Oh my god, so we're going to have to rewind because I don't want to lose. Because this is very good progress right now for the team. But just me as a driver in general.
Gap to car in front is
I wonder how the races are going to be with a wheel. Because I'm also, if I get a wheel, that means I'm going to turn all the assists off except for the racing line. Because I need the racing line. But if I get a wheel and everything, then I'm probably going to turn off traction control, because I'm trying to get one with force feedback so I can feel if I'm losing the car and not. Raikkonen actually going pretty slow, holding up Hamilton a bit. wonder what's wrong with Raikkonen. He probably set a very high downforce setup, so he's losing a lot, or he's got damage or old power unit, something like that. I don't know. Last 2 laps of the race.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Sorry, I'm just focusing right now, so there's probably not going to be any commentary on these last few races. I just don't want to lose anything right now.
This is your final lap.
Last lap of the race after quite, I guess you could say, a boring race when it comes to battles or anything like that, because we were, I guess, running side by side with a lot of cars that outperform us by a mile. So it wasn't really an interesting race, but it was a good finish. But if you were talking about interesting, like who wins and who loses and all that stuff and who retires, I think that could be, I guess, qualified as interesting for this race. Right off the pedal, brake early, and just barely avoid Hamilton. Oh wow, I did not know that. I was looking at the gears, and when I let off the accelerator, I could see the levels of power I'm putting into the car. So the winner is Sebastian Vettel. I think it's Bottas and Verstappen, then it's Raikkonen and Hamilton. So very good race today. Oh shit, what's our fuel? I did not pay attention to our fuel at all. We're gonna chuck her back into lean. We ran her in standard the entire time, and I almost completely forgot about it. Thank God I'm not out of fuel. Very good finish. Severely happy with my performance.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
6th place for McLaren Honda. Yeah, so it's a win for Ferrari. So it's, yeah, Vettel, Bottas, and then Verstappen. So that's gonna actually put some improvements on us in the championship standings. Ricardo moves down 1, and Vettel gains on his teammate.
Fernando Alonso, wherever he is, whatever team he's in,
You're kidding.
not just brilliant.
Out of no... Wait, hold on.
Just like he's done today.
Oops, that's a championship thing. Oh, because I thought it was in 9th place. No, he's in 5th place. So, not that good. Not a good... I guess you could say a good performance by Fernando Alonso based on where he was. But I feel like if I was driving there and I used my style of driving, I could have overtaken more cars than he did. So we're still losing both of the rivalries, but we're only 1 point down on Grosjean. He didn't even finish the race. If I could have gotten a podium finish, that would have tied me up with both of my rivals. But for the next race, we have to do very well in order to beat Romain Grosjean. Yeah, 265 overall total, about 1,000. So now we have definitely increased our rep with the team of where we should be, except for Aston Martin and Mercedes.
That's a great result. You did really well. I don't think we can have any complaints with our performance.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Jeff was actually the engineer from last race. I'm actually gonna go here real quick. Race distance 25. So we cannot. So can we like? We're gonna raise the difficulty to 88. So we cannot actually turn off formation lap. Sad. I don't like formation. Oh no, I hate Britain. Silverstone. Those high-speed corners screwed me up every time. Even with full traction control in that Haas with ultra soft tires, I could not keep my car glued to the ground. So we're probably gonna run a maybe a 2-4 setup on this race.
We were expecting some new developments this weekend.
Are you kidding me? Which one's failed? Please don't tell me the power unit.
You indicate what is developed by the workstation.
So power unit failed, but we did get that aerodynamics upgrade. And yeah, so all our morale is either good or normal, which is, I guess you say good. Yeah, so right now with this power unit upgrade, we might overtake Haas with the power unit. So let's go here. So we are almost better than McLaren with the aerodynamics. We're going to do this next. With this, we are really far down, but after we get this done, we could really put in some actual good lap times. This pretty high up. Actually, we don't need to really do anything with this. And durability, I wanted to do this, but I decided not to. What's the price for this one? Oh Jesus, that's a lot. This one is purchased $590, $591. Okay, so that's basically where we are currently, and yeah, so that'll be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.